Hey guys, I'm Audriana Smith and welcome to Smith Party of 6. Today I am starting off a video series which is 10 things that I wish I knew before becoming a stay-at-home mom. Becoming a stay-at-home mom had a lot of different things in it that I didn't necessarily expect, and so I want to go ahead and share those with you in hopes that you either can relate or they resonate with you or they help you as you're becoming a stay-at-home mom. So the first one that I want to talk today, because it's super important, I mean all of them are important, but this one was probably the toughest for me to learn, and that is that there's a learning curve. So when I first became a stay-at-home mom, I thought that I immediately had to know how to do all the things and do them well, and that's what being a successful stay-at-home mom looked like. Because really, I looked at it as my job. You know, I wanted to be able to do it well. I had quit my bank job to do this, which, I mean, it put a lot of pressure on me, just in the sense that, you know, we went down to one income. And my husband makes an okay amount of money, but we could easily struggle if we decided to spend too much. So it was a little difficult, so much so that even after I had told my boss that I wasn't going to be working there anymore, Chris and I kind of like did this back and forth of, wait, should I still keep my job? Should I try to get just another job there and kind of just step down a little bit and, you know, whatever. Like, it was kind of stressful to think about the fact that we were going to be going down in income, because this was something that I really wanted, because I felt like that was what was going to be best for our kids. And of course, Chris was super supportive in that, but at the same time, it was something that did make us a little bit nervous. So becoming a stay-at-home mom then, I was looking at it as my job, which isn't a bad thing, but it was putting a lot of pressure on me in the sense of feeling like I had to do this well, or I wasn't proving myself. I wasn't proving that it was worth it for me to be a stay-at-home mom. And it's not bad to feel some pressure and to want to be able to do this well. It's good to want to do this well and to take it seriously. But at the same time, I wasn't letting myself receive enough mercy and grace that I needed during that period, because like I said, there is a learning curve. This whole stay-at-home mom thing was not as simple as what I thought it would be. And so I was feeling really overwhelmed, really frustrated with myself, because I wasn't getting as much done in a day as what I thought I should be able to get done in a day in the beginning. And so I was constantly apologizing to my husband. I cried almost every single day. It also didn't help that I had just had our daughter, so I was still feeling very hormonal and emotional, and I always get a little postpartum-y after I have my kids. I just had all these thoughts in my mind like I was failing my family because I had wanted to do this thing. I quit my job to do it, and I was completely tanking it. I felt awful. And part of the problem was that I had wanted this job, but I was looking around and I wasn't doing it as well as what other stay-at-home moms were doing. However, those moms, a lot of them had been doing it for years already, or at least months, to where they had some processes down in place. You know, I had just started, and so I was comparing my beginning to their middle. But just like with a job, you can't expect to just go into it and automatically know the best ways for doing everything. There's growth and learning involved. There's daily routines. There's this ebb and this flow that you start to learn as you go along. But it's a process. And unlike with a job, there's no one there in front of you training you, telling you exactly what's expected and some of the best ways to get there. There's nobody advising you on your daily processes or saying, hey, you could tweak this right here to kind of maximize your productivity. There's not any of that when it comes to being a stay-at-home mom. You are there on your own. And sure, your husband comes home at the end of the day or whatever, or maybe he works from home and so he's there some. But regardless, there's nobody there telling you exactly what you need to do. So I wish that I would have known that I would get it. And of course, I'm not 100% there yet. There's always ways to be learning to do things better and to make things more simple and to make things more smooth. It's always going to be a process, but that's the point. Like, it's not just a sprint or a race to get there. It's more like tending a garden. cultivating a home and a family. It takes time and nurturing and watering and pruning back all the things that aren't thriving or aren't working. So if it's not just right in the beginning or how you expect in the beginning, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Nobody is going to come in tomorrow and fire you. You're not failing anyone. You're learning. You're experimenting. You're finding out what works and what doesn't. You're figuring out the ways to maximize your days and be as productive as you possibly can while also enjoying your life as a whole and not just letting the days with your family slip through your fingers. It takes time. All of this is way harder than my 9-to-6 job ever was. So be easy on yourself and have confidence that you will get it down to a science. You will figure out how to run your home well, how to nurture the needs of your children well, how to still take care of you, how to structure the flow of your life. So don't throw up your hands in defeat. We don't have to settle for that. This whole stay-at-home mom thing is just too hard. Don't. We can do this and do it well. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Like I said, this is a whole series, so there's gonna be 9 other videos like this on other things that I wish I knew before becoming a stay-at-home mom. But for now, that's all I've got, so I will catch you guys next time. Bye.